going on, guys? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't mind, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I would really appreciate it. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. Get a share going here. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's jump right into the market, man. Not a bad day. As you see right here, we're looking at the Dow up 152 points today as we do our recap here. Not a bad day. As you see over the last 5 days, the Dow is up almost 1,000 points, up 2% of 907 points. You see the graph here. You see the direction that we're moving. This is what you like to see. This is why you invest right here. This is why you invest. All right, let's take a look at the S&P. Let's see where we at here. Actually, before I do that, let's go back to the Dow. I always try to look at the year to date. And for the year to date, as you see, we're up 17%, up over 5,000 points for the year. So you see where the market's heading as usual. This has been the case since 2009 for those that are scared to invest. But you know, I'm just letting you know. Let's look at the S&P. As you see, S&P is up 16 today. 16 points, not bad. Over the last 5 days, the S&P, as you see the direction that it's going, up 127 points, almost 3%. Once again, you see the direction that we're moving. New investors, you might want to look for a fund that invests into the S&P. I keep saying it over and over, BOO. SPY is a few that's out there. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. Year to date on S&P, up 22%. Have you made 22% of your savings this year so far? Probably not. Up 835 points, 22% on the year. Let's head over to the NASDAQ, which is my favorite. But we had a little. I mean, basically saying it's traded even on the day, down 7 points. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Over the last 5 days, we are up 372 points, 2%. Year to date, we are up 19%. Has your savings made 19% this year? Probably not. Think about if you were invested in a fund that follows the NASDAQ, QQQ, QQQM. Just a little free advice there. I'm not a financial advisor, but just check those out. You know, if you're looking for something, you know, that follows the NASDAQ, there are others out there as well. But yeah, so that's our little recap here. The Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. Let's look at some of my favorite stocks here. We do have earnings season coming up. Well, earnings season is here, actually. So let's take a look at Tesla. Let's look at good old Tesla, symbol TSLA. Tesla's up, traded pretty flat today. But you see the after hour price is down 14 points. Want to know why? Can't say why, but I do know that they reported their earnings today. And usually when a company reports their earnings, you do see, especially a company like Tesla, depending on the earnings, depending on what was said in the earnings or reports, you see usually a big downturn or a big positive in the after hours. So that's why you see the -14 here. We don't know what it might open up tomorrow. It may open up positive, or it may open up even more in the red tomorrow. So you just have to do a little research to see, you know, what was stated in that earnings report today, because they did report on today after the bell. So that's why you see the movement with Tesla today. So, all right, let's take a look. Of course, another one of my favorites is on Facebook here. Ticker symbol FB, we are up 79 cents on the day. And like I said, Facebook is kind of fighting its way back to some earlier year highs. As you see, look right here, the yearly high this year's they've gotten as high as 384 points, but they're sitting at 340 right now. So I think they're going to get back up to those numbers fairly soon. Let's see what we have here. Alphabet. What is Alphabet? Better known as Google. Google has two symbols here, GOOG or GOOGL. I actually have GOOG, so let's look at GOOG. And we took a little hit today, but when you trade an Apple and an Amazon, that's to be expected. That's part of what comes along with trading, investing in those type of companies. So let's look how we are in the last 5 days, up 1% over the past month, up almost 2%. A year to date, Google's been having a great year, up 64%. So having a day down 28, that's just part of how it goes. This numbers I like to look at right here. 64% up over 1,100 for the year to date. So all right, let's take a look at AMD. Also, Google reports earnings on the 26th, and Facebook reports earnings on the 25th. So that's what, Monday for Facebook, Tuesday for Google. Next up is AMD, another stock that I'm excited about for the future. One of my new favorites. Oh man, we're up. Trading pretty flat today. As you see for the year, AMD has got up to 122. I think it's going to get back to that pretty soon over the last 5 days. We're seeing how it's moving here. Look at the graph. We're up 5% over the past week, over the past month, up 13% year to date on AMD. We're up 26%. See why I'm excited about the way it's heading. So yeah, AMD is reporting also on the 26th. That's next Tuesday. So I'm excited to see what the earnings report will be and the direction of the stock afterwards. So let's take a look at just a couple more. Microsoft. How did Microsoft do today? Microsoft was down today, not even a point. So that's pretty much trading flat. Currently trading at 307. You see it's near its yearly highs, which has got up to 309. Pulled back for a minute. Now it's fighting its way back up. I think it's going to blow past that. Just my honest opinion. Over the last 5 days, you see we're up 2%. That dip below 300, but now we're back at 307. For the month, Microsoft is up 4%. Year to date, 41%. Speaks for itself. Great companies usually speak for themselves. So, it's not much bragging or audacious stuff I have to say about Microsoft. We know what's going on with Microsoft. And next, let's go to Amazon here. Ticker symbol is AMZN. And once again, we're down today, 29 points. Amazon, like Google, you're going to have those days where it's going to be up and down. And, I've been in Amazon for a while, and, honestly, that's kind of how it's been the last couple of years. It's been up, then it goes down, then it goes back up, then it goes down. But, that's how it is. Last 5 days, Amazon is up 3%, over 100 points, up positive. For the year, let's see where Amazon is at. Up 7%, up over 228 points. For the year, it's gotten as high as 3,700, but can't seem to blow past that. So hopefully it will by the year end. They have earnings coming up on the 28th on next week. So let's see how it reacts to earnings. Hopefully it continues to rise. So that's a little recap of some of my favorites. So let's get right into it. Bitcoin. The Bitcoin linked ETF was released on yesterday. I shouldn't say released, but started trading on the New York Stock Exchange on yesterday. Let's take a look. I keep hitting that. I don't know why I keep hitting that. Let's go here. And it's trading under the symbol BITO. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh man, Bitcoin is so high, it costs so much." Well, maybe this is, you know, the opportunity for you to have some exposure to Bitcoin with this newly released ETF that's linked to Bitcoin. So it debuted on the stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange, on yesterday. You see it's currently trading at 43.28. I'm going with 5 days, but it's really 2 days, right? So you see it's already on a little uptrend. But if you know anything about Bitcoin, the actual Bitcoin price itself, you know, it's very volatile. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the ETF follows the same trend. However, since the launch yesterday, Bitcoin has shot up, and it's, you know, I've seen it up over 66K today. I think it's a little bit shy of 66K right now. But the price has definitely reacted in a positive manner to the release of this this ETF here, BITO. So if you're looking for some exposure, this might be the place where you need to. You should probably get in with this ETF, but do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but I will be honest with you. I did I did invest into the ETF on today. I had initially said I was going to wait a couple of days just to kind of see the direction it's going to head in, just starting off. But I went ahead and made the decision today that I wanted to add this to my portfolio. And if it does fall, you know, like any other stock, we'll continue to average down or dollar cost average. And, you know, there are strategies against stocks that you believe in when they take a dip. So I'm not concerned about this at all. I'm actually pretty excited about adding this to my portfolio. So I look forward to see where it will be in the next few years. Because personally, I don't think Bitcoin is going anywhere. I don't think cryptocurrency is going anywhere anytime soon. So I advise, you know, even though I'm not an advisor, you know, look into crypto, do some research, look into the Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano. You know, it's a lot of them out there. So do your due diligence. But for me, with this ETF right here, I'm excited about having this in portfolio for some years to come. So yeah, so with crypto, you know, a lot of people are trading crypto now. A lot of different platforms you can use. Coinbase is probably the #1 platform right now. It IPO, earlier this year, so you can actually purchase Coinbase. So let's take a look. And Coinbase trades under the symbol coin, COIN. I do not own any coin at this time, but I do use Coinbase. So you see Coinbase currently trading at 314.71, up almost 3% today. And let's just take a look. Since the IPO, it's been as low as 208, it's gotten up as high as 429. I think it's still kind of finding its footing, but I actually like Coinbase for the long term. Man, just look what it's doing in the last 5 days. On the 14th of October, it's trading at 251. Now it's up to 314. See what's going on in the graph here. So yeah, it's looking real good for Coinbase right now. Over the last month, up 31%. So year to date is down. But like I said, it just recently IPO'd, so it's has its ups and downs. So right now, looking like it's on an uptrend. So maybe a good place to get in if you're interested. Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN, probably the #1 platform for trading crypto. So it's, it's a public company, which I like, which is why I have confidence in the company, Coinbase. I have confidence in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a whole over the next few years. I think it's going to play a major, major role. So what I'm doing now is starting to build up a portfolio of crypto as well to go along with my long-term investing with my stocks and ETFs and funds and that nature. So I'm just adding more seasoning to the pot that's going to turn into a big, nice pot of gumbo in the next few years. So yeah, man, that's all I have for today. The Bitcoin ETF, BITO, I have it in my portfolio, you guys. You may want to look to add it to your portfolio. But I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. The information shared here is for, like I say, informational purposes only. So, but yeah, that's it, man. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are viewing on YouTube, you can also check out my podcast. I have the links in the description. If you listen on the podcast, you can also head over to the YouTube page, Stock Talk with David. Give me a thumbs up, leave some, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And that's all I have, man. I am out.